Hello, everybody. I'm your host, Eric Bird, here at StopStrugglingNow.com. And today, we're going to talk about boosting your credit score within 30 days or less. That's right, you can do it. Just listen to the keys. I'm giving you the information. All you have to do is implement it. And welcome to Foci Optics. Check. Stop Struggling Now gear. Check. And please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. Now, let's get to it. All right, welcome back. Today, we're going to try and get your credit score boosted within 30 days. That's right, there's only one way to do it, and that is to get new credit, and new credit that's going to post rather quickly. And that means AU trade lines. But there's other things that we can talk about, but as you can see, we're on the Stop Struggling Now YouTube channel page. And again, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. We're over 6,000 subscribers, and we also have the join button if you want to become a member of the Stop Struggling Now YouTube channel. Without further ado, I'm going to get into something real quick. A lot of you know education does matter, but we're going to be talking about AU trade lines, and I'm going to get to that real quick, but I want to show you on the screen how your credit score is broken down, so then this way you can understand how you can boost your credit score up within 30 days. I've talked about this many times. Payment history is your biggest percentage. You cannot change your payment history in 30 days other than make sure you're making your payment this month, and then therefore you don't have any late payments. And if you had a late payment due to the COVID situation or a layoff or unemployment, then you should be calling your credit card company and say, hey, I was laid off due to COVID-19. I lost my job due to COVID-19. I'm having financial difficulties due to COVID-19. Can you give me a 2 or 3 month deferral and make that go back retroactively? So hopefully they'll take off 2 or 3 months as if you didn't do any late payment, and then they start new and you're able to make a payment. So that's one way that you can boost your credit score up within 30 days. The second way, the second most powerful thing on your credit report is 30% of your amount owed. That is what they call debt utilization. That basically is the breakdown of, if I have a $1,000 credit limit, I have owed $300 on the card. That means I have a 30% debt utilization number. What I need to do is get that under 29% or less. I need that to say $290 when it reports the following month. This is why your statement date is very important. So in other words, if I know my statement date is the 10th of the month, I need my payment reduced under 30% at least 2 days before my statement date. That's how I say it. I mean, you could do it the day before, but days before, if you can do it 4 days before, make sure you're under 29% before your statement date and before they're going to check, get it that imprint for the month to report. After FICO 10 comes out, it's going to do a 24-month cycle, but that doesn't really matter. You want to be under 29%, and ideally you want to be under 9%. All right? So here's the second thing that you can do. You can contact all of your creditors during a pandemic when the economy's bad. This may not be effective, but there are still people that have jobs. There's still people who pay their bills on time. This is what you do. You call them up and you say, politely, can I get a credit limit increase? So what that does, if they allow you to receive any increase on your credit limit, we'll go back to the example. I owe $300 on a $1,000 credit limit card. That is 30%. But if that card says, well, Eric, we're going to give you we'll increase your credit limit to 1,200. Now what has happened is I owe 300, but my limit has now been moved to 1,200. That just dropped me under 29%. That improved my debt utilization. Debt utilization, the closer to zero, the better. So therefore, that's another way that you can get your credit boosted within 30 days. Now, there's other little things that can happen, because when you order or try to get new credit, as you can see down here on the bottom right, it's 10% of your credit score is new credit. So therefore, if you decided that you wanted to get an installment loan like Credit Strong or Self Lender, which are installment trade lines where you actually pay them, they save a little bit of the money, they give you a trade line limit, but it's a fixed amount that you're going to pay every month. See one of the previous videos. I'll put a link down below for Credit Strong. All right, that'll help you out. Now, the other part, 10% types of credit used. If you can get new credit within 30 days, that's 10%. There's a way you can get new credit. And if you can get a mixed use, which is the Credit Strong and Self Lender that I'm talking about with the installments, again, you can get those within 30 days to report. Now your credit score is boosted up. But there is a fifth way, which is actually the first way that you can get your credit score boosted up quickly. And how do we do that? Let's go over here to the Stop Struggling Now website. And as you can see, AU trade line in 2 weeks, in 1 week to 2 weeks, you can get your credit score boosted up. That's how quickly this can change. I put this fifth only because you have to understand what you can do first, and then this is a last resort, because this requires money coming out of your pocket. Now, you can see the AU trade lines that's available for you. And a lot of you may not know, you can click these arrows and it goes high to low. So we're going to use this as an example. Today is August 5th. You could get this trade line right here from Barclays, because purchase buy date is important. Purchase buy date, let's get back to that. The purchase buy date, August 6th. So that means anybody who would get it, if you order this today or tomorrow, this would be reporting somewhere between August 17th and August 24th. That is within 30 days. You say, okay, August 9th is a $10,000 credit limit on Barclays. Again, purchase by August 9th. And if anybody wants to purchase a trade line, you can always hit me up at Eric@StopStrugglingNow.com. And I always do it the day before. I don't like doing the same day that the cutoff is. So if you want to purchase these, you have to do them a day before, minimum, bare minimum. And I'm going to need your driver's license, front and back, and a color copy. I'm going to need your social security card, front and back, color copy. I'm going to send you over a DocuSign agreement that you're going to have to sign, saying I realize that I'm doing this credit. This is going to be added to my credit, and it's only going to be on your credit report for 2 to 3 months. After 2 to 3 months, it's going to be removed. So in that time frame is when you have to do what you need to do. All right, Capital One, as you can see, is also August 9th for a $20,000 credit limit. August 10th, $35,000 credit limit. All these that I'm mentioning, August 11th for $20,000 from Barclays. All these I'm mentioning right now, August 11th, August 11th, August 13th, all of these, up until August 13th, all of these will report within 3 weeks. less than 30 days. This is how powerful it is. A lot of people always hit me up and say, hey, Eric, I'm trying to buy a house. I need a 640 credit score because I'm trying to get an FHA loan. Or I need a 640 credit score because I'm trying to get a house and I need a better interest rate, or they're requiring me to put more money down. This is the type of thing that you can do. Now, there's one other thing while people do this hemming and hawing type of stuff, because let's face it, on the right hand side, here's the price. And during the pandemic, during bad times, sure, a lot of the population may need help and have reduced income. But if you're buying a house, obviously you will not have reduced income. But sometimes people are trying to get credit cards as well, some type of funding, and you need your personal credit score to be increased to 720, 730, 750. This is how you can get to the number that you need a lot faster. And notice this column here that says stock. This is how many spots are available. So when somebody says, hey, Eric, I need this let's say Capital One $20,000 trade line by August 9th is the purchase date, and today's August 5th, and they're like, well, I have to think about it a day or two. This will be gone in a day or two. So there's only one spot. So this is what happens a lot of times. People will say, I'll think about it. Okay, it's August 15th. Again, one spot left. But now it comes August 11th, and they're like, hey, I want to get this $12,000 6-year-old trade line, because age matters. Remember that. The age does matter. The older a trade line, the better, and that's why they generally cost more. The older a trade line is, the more it's going to cost. That's an AU trade line we're talking about here. So, again, as the example, people will say, it's August 5th. Okay, I'll get back to you. I get paid on Friday. Then it's August 10th or 12th or whatever. Then it's like, hey, I want to get that Barclays 12,000 at 6 years old, or I want to get that Barclays 14.5 that's 14 years old, 15 years old in age. And as you can see, there's only one of them left, and it's the 10th of the month, and they're like, and I say, hey, it's gone. This is a thing that's happening right now due to the low interest rates for housing and mortgage loans. This has prompted a lot of people, if they can get their credit score up into this over 720, closer to 750, they're getting these great low interest rates that are below inflation. And again, ladies and gentlemen, very important. If you can get anything in a loan environment that is below inflation, and you could use your cash that you have on hand to actually make money at a 10%, 8%, let's just do an index fund, which have been clipping along at like 8 to 10% a year, that means you're going to be paying less, because inflation 2 years, 3 years, 4 years from now, $1,000 is less in reality. Even though you hear $1,000, 5 years from now, $1,000 is going to be able to $750 to $850 will equal $1,000 today. So you have to understand, inflation matters, and this is why the government tries to make it seem like inflation is low. But if anybody goes to a grocery store, you only get 2 bags of groceries, and it's going to be like 80, 90 bucks, maybe even 100. Depends on what you're getting. It's crazy out here. It's real in the field. All right, ladies and gentlemen, well, that's it. I just wanted to make this short and sweet, just to show you how you can get your credit score boosted up within 30 days or less. And these are the tools that's needed for you. And I will suggest also, if you do something like My Jewelers Club, which is a primary trade line, you all know about that. Go down below, click the link for that. It's not, as long as you're not trying to do fraudulent activity, you'll be approved. New Coast Direct, these are $5,000 trade lines. They always post the following month between the 7th and the 14th. So as long as you order by the 19th of the month, they will post the following month, the 7th through the 14th. And that is My Jewelers Club, which reports to all 3 credit bureaus, and New Coast Direct, which will report to 2 credit bureaus. This will also help your boost your credit score up depending on when you see this video and the timing of the month. This could be within 30 days as well. So hopefully this helps you out. Hopefully you get on the right track with your credit, because now more than ever, you need to get your credit right, and you need to also pay down debt if possible, because the economy may get worse. No may, it will get worse. All right? So thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. And I know it's hard out here. This is why it's very important. Get your extra streams of income. I don't know what more to say about this. No matter what you do, you need to monetize yourself. Whether that means you're good on TikTok, whether that means you're good at Instagram, Facebook, just roll tape, please, and monetize and get affiliate links and figure out how you can make additional money. You're sitting around watching TV, and change that mindset into sit around and make TV. And while you're making TV, you're just going to be like a TV show. You have people watching it, and then you might have a few people that say, hey, you know that advertisement? And in your case, that link down below in the description, maybe I need that service, maybe I need that help, let me go find out about it. And then you get commission. And for everybody, please go down, Webull, Robinhood, get your free share of stock. And then go in after you sign up, after you get your email registered, after you link a bank account. You don't have to upload any money, just link your bank account so you can get that free share of stock. Then you share your link with other people, so then you can get a free share of stock. Affiliate marketing, monetize yourself. What more can I say? Keep your head up, keep moving, and I'm out.